Hi, I'm Sides. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to start producing if you have no idea how to produce. Let's jump right into the DAW. I know this can seem super daunting at first, but I'm going to show you how you could get started assuming you already know how to use the DAW. If you don't know how to use the DAW, I'll make a separate video on that. But first thing I recommend is pulling up a piano of any kind. I'm just going to pull up Anna 2. This is one of my favorite synthesizers, and one of my favorite pianos is called Juiced Piano. And now basically I'm just going to build out 4 bars, and we're going to use that 4 bars to write our whole song. I'm going to record in some chords. I recommend picking anywhere from 2 to 5 chords. And I think I'm going to make this a little bit slower, so I want my BPM to be 90. And I'm going to record with a click. Okay, so I'm going to essentially use those chords for the entire song. So just going to make sure that they're on time. And I'm going to lower this an octave. If you're using Logic, to quickly lower it an octave, all you have to do is press Shift, Option, Arrow key down. Perfect. Now let's build a bass line. Honestly, you don't have to overthink this bass line. I'm just going to do Command A and then press Shift, Arrow key down, and then I'm going to press Copy. So I'm going to do Command C to copy, and then I'm going to just put it in here, Command V to paste. And we just got to make sure that it is lined up. Right? Okay, let's pick a bass instrument. There's one that I really like in Omnisphere. And by the way, if you're first starting out, you can use all stock plugins and all stock sounds. This is just what I'm using. And I also want to lower this one more octave. Let's see. Nope, I'm going to go back up an octave, too low. Okay, so let's say I want to have those all extend to the end of the bar, like a forced legato. I'm just going to press Shift, backslash, and now it extends. And I want to break it up a bit so they don't all sound... I just want to change up the bass line just a little bit. So something I could do is just do a cut here. Oops. And then have it go down to like the passing note. And another way you can kind of like spice up your bass line is to add an octave. So I'm going to try keeping it here and then do Shift, Option, Arrow key down to add an octave. Alrighty, so we have our 4-bar phrase. Another thing you could do to kind of maybe try spicing up your bass line is doing Command A, and I'm going to press Option or Alt, and then I'm going to right click over this note so it'll break it up evenly, so the quarter notes. See, so let's hear. Yeah, I like that, so I'm going to just do them for all. Maybe not this one, so they don't all sound the same. And then maybe I'll have it up like this. Just to add a little bit of variety. Okay, cool. That's the bass line. Let's add some drums. If you don't know how to program in drums yet, you can try using the Logic Drummer. The Logic Drummer is really smart. You can pick the genre, you can pick the type of drummer, you can pick the drum kit. Let's try rock. Let's hear how it sounds. I'm going to move this here. I actually really like how the toms sound, so I'm just going to cut that here. Now I'm going to do another one. I'm going to duplicate it, move that over, and this time I'm just going to add some hats. I want to have a separate track. Let's try like a hip hop one. If we don't see something we like here, what you can do is delete this. You can just go into loops and you can find hats here. So these are all royalty-free loops that you can use. Okay, and if you still don't find anything you like in there, you can use something like Splice. This is Splice, so now I'm just going to look up for hi-hats. A lot of this process is kind of just searching for sounds. Let's try that. Let's hear how it sounds. Okay, we're gonna roll with it. I don't want to spend this whole video searching for sounds, but you could spend hours and hours searching for sounds. I am gonna add one more drummer, one more hi-hat thing. Okay, so pretty cool. So now we have our drums, we have a bass. So now let's just add some ear candy. So one of my favorite ear candy options is called Alchemy. This is stock Logic synth, and it's called Gentle Sign Bells. And so I know this song is in C minor. If you know what the pentatonic scale is, you can just pick 3 or 4 of those notes in the pentatonic scale, and you can use that to make these ear candies. If you don't know what the pentatonic scale is, you can go to this website called musictheorysite.com. It's totally free. Go to key identifier, and if you don't know what key it is, what you can do is you can double click here, and then it'll tell you the keys, the notes, and you can just enter that in. But I already know it's in C minor, so I don't have to do that. And all I'm going to do is go to scale generator, go to C, natural minor. This is the pentatonic scale, C, E flat, F, G, B flat. So I'm just gonna use a couple of those notes to make some ear candy. Let's just try E flat, F, C, and see what we can come up with. And Logic is always listening, so I didn't record that, but I feel like it sounds cool, so I'm going to just press Shift R, and bam, here it is. I'm just going to do Q. And I can just edit these ever so slightly. I do want to add just one more note. Let's add G. Let's add a counter melody. Let's do the same sound, but maybe in a lower register. When I'm doing counter melodies, I like to do them maybe in like the opposite direction or maybe a different rhythm, just to add something alternative, but I don't want to make it complicated. So I'm just going to still pick just a few notes. B flat, G, F. Don't like that. Let's try using just F, G, and C. I liked this section. We'll just grab this one and we'll put it here. I'm going to take all of these and just copy and paste them, and I'll just play you maybe the first verse, pre-chorus, and chorus. So let's have an intro, let's have a verse, pre-chorus, chorus. I'm just going to take out some things so they don't happen until later on, just to arrange it a bit. So basically every 2 to 4 bars you want to like add something or take it away. Obviously the more stuff you have, the easier it'll be to add and take away. Pre-chorus will just have this, and then the chorus that'll come out, and then let's see how it sounds. The verse, we'll just do these. This is just to get started. I'll just record in some vocals. Just gonna add a little bit of reverb to make myself feel comfortable. Another cool thing you could do as an arrangement is you can have there be like one beat of silence right before the chorus comes in. Here's what it would sound like with this arrangement so far with some vocals. Trying to keep my cool anytime I look at you. I don't think you feel it too. You don't feel the trembling inside your knees anytime you think of me, but you keep it friendly. I think you think I'm fine. Come on and touch me casually. Tell me all your deep thoughts, anything you recall. Just talk to me constantly. I could be your best friend, but you know I'd rather be your girlfriend. how I started getting everything done and basically started producing this song. So basically you can copy and paste this, you can add a lot more elements, and I will make other videos on this because I don't want to overwhelm you in one video. But if you're first starting out, try to do what I just did and start writing some vocals, start building your song. I really hope this helped. Please subscribe to my channel. If you have any other questions about stuff you'd like to learn, please leave it in the comments, and I will see you next time.